Welcome to your reading. This is going to be a special reading from the Divine, giving you messages of encouragement, messages of hope, shining the light at some blind spots that you might not be currently aware of. We're here today making this reading for you because when I was doing my meditation before we started doing these readings, the Divine just said, it is time to give some messages of hope, some encouragement. So let's see what the Divine wants you to hear in this reading, Virgo. Let's understand what the Divine wants you to understand. Let's get your oracle cards for you. So the card that is coming up for you, Virgo, is asking you to unbind yourself from situations, behaviors that are no longer serving you, that are keeping you a prisoner. It is time to rise and shine. It is time to free yourself. But the Divine is saying that currently you are bound. How can you unbind yourself? How can you release soul patterns, contracts, and also past lives? So the Divine here is asking you to be in that moment and looking at your life and asking the important questions. Because the Divine is saying that something is standing in your way. Something is stopping you rising up and showing up like you should. You are currently bound. You are currently tied up. And so how can you unbind yourself, Virgo? And Virgo, the next card that we have is talking about that pillar of light, right? When we think of the Divine, when we think of our ancestors, our guides and our guardian angels, we see them as that pillar of light, shining the light to where we should go, giving us intuition and intuitive hints. Go here, go there, do this, do that. The question is, are you tuned in to listening? Are you tuned in to understanding when those intuitive hints are being downloaded and given to you? So our card here is saying to you that your vibration right now, it is rising. We see you here rising up. The Divine wants you to know that you are the oracle. Remember, I was just speaking to you about your intuition and receiving those intuitive hints that the Divine, your ancestors and your guides are giving you so that you can rise. As you are unbinding yourself to situations, behaviors, anything that is no longer serving you, the Divine is asking you to understand that you are not doing this alone, but rather you are guided, divinely guided, and not only that, you are loved. There is a divine plan for you. And so let's see what this divine plan is all about. And this divine plan involves the energy of being at play, being free to express yourself, being free to enjoy this life. The Divine wants you to have fun, to celebrate, and not to be so serious. Honestly, it is not that serious. We take this human experience so seriously sometimes, but when we came here on earth, we came here to play, to have fun, to experience different things, different people, different situations. But after a while, we start taking things so seriously. The Divine really wants you to know that it's not that serious. And remember to play, to laugh, to have fun and enjoy this life. Because if you're not enjoying this life, then what was it all about? So here, again, the Divine wants you to know that, Virgo, you are not alone. I already told you this, right? You are not alone. You have your ancestors. You have the Divine. You have your guides that are walking with you. And the message literally tells you that ancient ancestors stand beside you, Virgo. Repeat after me. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay? So you are not here alone. It's not that serious. Have some fun. Play. And when it starts to get a bit too serious, a bit too heavy, it's time to connect to your guides. It's time to connect to the keepers of the earth, to your ancestors. Because when you do so, they can remind you that it's not that serious. They can help you lighten things up a little bit. So the Divine wants you to know, again, that you are not alone. You are loved. You are cared for. You matter. So it's time to remember that you are not on this journey alone. And not only that, don't take it all too seriously. Have some fun, inject some passion, some play into your life. Laugh, dance, do whatever it is that changes the energy around you, because it is important to remember that it's all about fun. It's all about dancing. How perfect that this card is coming up next for you, Virgo, because the card we have is telling you, dance with life. It's not that serious. The divine loves you. Your ancestors love you. Your guardian angels love you, and they're all here. And they're all wondering, why so gloom? Why so serious? Dance with life. Have some fun. Do something to change your energy. Do something to inject some fun into your life. This message is all about fun. Laugh. Maybe watching something funny on TV, on Netflix, whatever it is that you can do to change the energies around you, to lighten things up, is going to be really important for you. So the divine is asking you, since you are so serious, Virgo, the divine is asking you, who or what is triggering you? What's going on? Why are you so serious? What is this situation that is triggering you to become so serious, to have this dark, heavy energies around you where you feel like you're almost trapped? The divine is asking you these questions so that you can sit down with yourself, Virgo, and answer those questions. And when you do, you will see that, again, it is time to unbind yourself to anything that is triggering to you by sitting down and asking the important questions. This is when you can devise a plan to free yourself so that you can rise and enjoy life. This message is all about fun. It's all about enjoyment. It's all about changing up the energies and looking at life from a different perspective. Understanding, Virgo, that you are not alone. Your ancestors, the divine, your guardian angels, and the celestial beings that are here with you all want to see you raising up your energies through dancing, through having fun, through laughing, through whatever it is that you can do to change up these energies. So let's just get a tarot card before we close off this reading for you. Let's get a tarot card to see what our tarot card wants you to know. So Virgo, the card that is coming up for you is, I'm just going to focus. Oh, is the Four of Cups. And as we can see, the Four of Cups, I want you to look at this energy that comes from the Four of Cups. I want you to imagine this is you, and this is how your guardian angels, the divine, are seeing you right now. Gloom, upset, looking at life and not seeing everything that you have around you. Looking at life and thinking that, life is not that much fun. And your guides, your ancestors are right beside you saying, we see things from a different perspective. We see that yes, there is some challenges, but the fun of the matter is, Virgo, finding ways out of the challenging situations that you're in. And the divine wants you to remember that you are going to find that solution. And the secret is joy, fun, dancing. Start looking at how you can solve this situation from that point of view of having fun, of laughing, of dancing, of not taking life so seriously. So the Four of Cups here, the divine wants you to know that it is time to really shake off this energy that you're in. You're in a bit of a funk right now. And as soon as you start changing the energies up, you will see that life will start dancing with you. Life will start laughing with you. But if you're so serious, life will get serious with you also. So it's always your choice to change those energies up. And remember, life will start mirroring back what you're feeling back to you through your experiences that you are experiencing. So remember, the divine again wants you to understand that it is time to really start looking at any challenges that you are going through right now from a different type of energy, and you will solve these issues from a lens that is filled with joy, that is filled with fun, that is filled with abundance and happiness instead of emptiness and gloominess. So I'm gonna let you go and put some music on. Go and put some flowers in your bath. If you're a guy, maybe going and playing some games, whatever it is that you love doing, everyone is different. Go and do that and change up these energies. And the divine wants you to know before you leave that you are divinely loved, you are divinely protected, and to always remember that when you start feeling like the Four of Cups, remember that your guides are right beside you. So it is time to start talking with them, to start communicating with them, and they will help you find a way out of any difficult situations that you might be going through. So Virgo, this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.